the final episode of Who Joined the Cult for 2022. And what better way in this year where we have interviewed so many amazing UNICULT members. We've talked to Resist and Alicia and Lexi and even Unicole. But I can think of nothing better than ending the year with one of my best friends in the world and one of my cult siblings, the one and only Ghosty, who you have seen do so many cam churches here and be a part of so many different parts of Unicult, both on the back end with a lot of our graphics and a lot of our social media, as well as in front of the camera here and in our Discord. Ghosty, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yay, it's so amazing. And listen to this brand new, incredibly expensive set we've procured for the show. It
It's
is,
great.
it's advanced till 2023. It's amazing. Um, Yossi, you joined back in, it's been over 2 years now.
Yeah, I joined in 2020.
That is amazing. So, like, I love to know from a lot of people, like, how did you find out about Unicult? Like, where did you come upon this completely amazing but slightly weird spiritual movement?
So I was just browsing Twitter and I saw someone post a video of Unicole and it was about star seeds. So I looked into star seeds and it seemed like it made sense to me. Seemed really cool, something that I was really interested in. But I had never heard of it before, so it was something new. So I went to the website, learned more about Unicult, and watched a bunch of videos and decided to join right then.
Amazing. I remember you um, came because of that amazing boom we had from TikTok. That
Oh,
is,
yes.
yeah, the TikTok video,
Yeah, TikTok.
which look at how serendipitous that is, everyone, because not only did TikTok bring us so many amazing members because of the sharing and the follow up, and one of them being Ghosty, and now 2 years later, here you are helping run our TikTok. And so,
Right.
if anyone wants to go to the TikTok, this is a great time to let everyone know that they can go onto TikTok and look for Unicult, the number 4, Joy, and please subscribe. Ghosty is putting in so much work, and a lot of our other members are putting in work to create amazing short form content about the things we talk about here on Unicult. So I think it's so harmonious that just the reposting of that TikTok is one of the things that brought you in here. And now 2 years later, you're actively helping run that. And I think that's really amazing.
I never thought of it like that, but yeah, it's true.
You never know where your journey goes when you join Unicult. And I guess a part of that journey is everyone's original spiritual upbringing. Of course, was raised Catholic, which has its own things. But what was your experience growing up as far as spirituality or lack thereof? What was kind of the vibe when you were growing up?
Um, yeah, my mom was like conservative Christian type. We didn't really go to church very much, but she was definitely religious. But I wasn't. It wasn't really something that I was interested in. Um, I was kind of like different from the rest of the family, so it didn't really fit in. So it didn't feel something that I was drawn to. Um, so yeah, I wasn't super religious growing up.
Same, same. I mean, I say Catholic, but I didn't really enjoy church, and then I just kind of drifted away. And um, as far as I guess, some of our basic fundamental concepts, all one, things in the path to joy, harm none, were those things that even as you were growing up that kind of spoke to you or you felt aligned with already and this kind of just bundled it together? Or
Right. Yeah. Those things, so those sort of things just make sense, and they're things I believe in. And yeah, we're all one, and we shouldn't be harming each other. And yeah, it just aligned with me.
um one of my favorite things that UNICULT has always said is it's a very big decision to join a cult because it is incredibly true. And so when you joined and went through the application process, paper application and everything, were there any, like, did you have any preconceived notions or assumptions or even concerns, if you feel like sharing, that you had when you were going through the whole process of joining?
I wasn't really concerned. It seemed like it was going to be a good community, and I was really excited about that. And I was excited about the things I was seeing in the videos and the concepts. So I wasn't really worried. It was a fun process. I thought it was real fun getting the application and filling it out and sending it back. Just having the physical aspect to it was a lot of fun. It made it seem more real.
Hmm. No, I love that. And I think everyone should think about that. Like, it's not a hassle. It is actually a super fun part of the process. Like,
Yeah.
getting that envelope in the mail and opening it up is like such a treat.
Yeah, I saved the envelope because it's just kind of cool. You got the mail from the cult. It was exciting at the time.
Hey, yeah. How many times do you get to say a cult sent me an application in the mail? You get to.
Right.
I think that's awesome that you have it saved. That's beautiful. And so you joined, and I remember when you joined, and you have had this supernova like glow up as far as just like, I don't know, opening up and expressing yourself creatively and artistically. And so when we look back from, 2020 to now, what really stands out about the last 2 years? Like, what stands out about your own journey personally?
It's helped me open up a lot. It's helped me find confidence in myself. Um, Before I joined, I don't know. We do a lot of activities where we go on camera and talk and audio chat and that sort of thing. So that sort of thing wasn't something I was used to. I was very socially anxious, and having that opened me up. And then also just having the tools to handle my anxiety and depression helped open me up even more. And I could use my time to do things like create art and not feel I don't know. It helped me feel confident in myself to create things and share them with other people, which was wonderful. And it gave me something to believe in. It gave me a purpose. Like I was depressed and I was drinking a lot. I was having a really hard time, and Unicult really gave me a reason to stop drinking and be happy and go outside and do fun things with my friends. Like it's it's been wonderful for me.
That's that's beautiful, and that is so much. That is a it's a lot of change for like 5 years, let alone two. And just to like be your friend over the last 2 years and get to bear witness to that has been an absolute treasure. Um, how's it been relating to the community? We have like so many amazing members. Some people who were there when you joined, some people have joined in the last year or 6 months. Like, what would you tell people about the community?
The community is it's full of love. It's You can feel safe being yourself. You can feel like you belong to something. Um, I've met so many cool people and made so many friends, and some of them are still part of Unicult. Some haven't, been so active. But you know, I have a lot of love in my heart for all the people that I've met and been a part of my life this past couple years. Yeah, I love them all.
It's, I think everyone who comes in here, they, get what they need from it or they find home. Certainly, I think I can speak for both of us when I say we found a home here. And, everyone finds Unicult at the time and the place when they're ready to find it. And that's really one of the beautiful parts about it.
Right.
Especially beautiful. Let's go ahead, everyone, and everyone watching this interview, go ahead and do the same. Let's go ahead and grab some water because both of us are doing a lot of talking. I'm going to take a quick sip here. We're going to go ahead and bless the water. I love you. I honor you. I respect you. Thank you, Earth, for water.
I love you, water. Thank you.
Bonus points, audience members, if you are watching this interview and also taking a sip of water with us. You know, one thing about this year that I thought was just amazingly remarkable, especially coming out of the odd last couple of years on planet Earth, we'll call it, is that this was the year we all got to hang out like in person in the physical realm. And of course, as a lot of us have spoken about and UNICULT spoken about, we had multiple retreats this year. And we went to Colorado, where we saw a lot of the places where UNICULT was originally formed. Of course, we had a retreat in Mexico where UNICULT and Paisley and Ghosty got to go down and, you know, work on a lot of stuff and get deep into the dolphin abundance timeline. And then we had a retreat down in Texas, which a number of our Texas members, as well as a few other members from out of state. And that was, I feel like, not only the excitement of all of us getting together for the first time, but like very much a needed like release of energy after all being online together for like 2, 3, 4 years. Like, so I know you went to Colorado and then you went to Mexico. So what was the experience like going to both of those retreats? What did you like? What was it like meeting people for the first time? What was it like being in a smaller group in Mexico? Just whatever you want to share about, you know, the last magical few months.
Sure. So Colorado, it was really fun seeing everyone work together. It's like very teamwork, community, just building a experience together. It was a lot of fun. It was fun seeing everyone. We've talked together for years and didn't see each other in person until that time. So it was really exciting and really nice to see everyone. For Mexico, it felt like there was more close connection because we were there for a week in a foreign country. It was something I had never done before. Before the Colorado retreat, I had never flown before, so going out to Mexico was like something exciting that I had never done before. So I'm putting myself out there in ways that I hadn't expected. So it's taking me into a new timeline because I'm doing something that the person in the old timeline would have never done. So that was an amazing life changing experience. It was a changing of perspectives for me.
Because everyone at home, you know, Ghosty and I met up at the airport for the first time, and yeah, you handle the airport like a seasoned pro. Airports can be a very chaotic mess full of people and comings and goings, and I think you handled it like a pro. Flying can be quite an experience if you haven't done it before. So I think, and then flying out of the country.
Yeah.
And then going out of the country.
Process. Yeah.
It's really amazing the growth in unexpected ways that you get the chance to do when you join. Like, you know, there's no participation requirement.
That's something I never would have expected. Going to Mexico with a cult leader, like it happened.
You don't plan on that when you see just a video on TikTok or on Twitter.
Right.
And you know, the spirit of uni and your own path will lead you to unexpected growth, and it's just kind of amazing to like reminisce about it and see. But yeah, Mexico sounded amazing and super intense, but I'm glad you got to experience that. Like,
me too.
Um, so it almost makes so it kind of makes this next question a little redundant because I feel like it's gonna ducktail pretty easily, dovetail, whatever the expression is. All animals are precious. Um, Thinking back from January to the end of the year, we had so much going on. Of course, I do want to give you some props because anyone who enjoyed our end of the year puppet special here on the YouTube channel, which is still available, you can go back in the archives and check it out. That is an amazing expression of Ghosty's creativity and all of the puppet characters. And then, of course, this year we had a 24-hour live stream. We had 3 retreats. We had Cam Church every single week. Um, is there any part that, and you can even still say some of the things we've talked about already, but was there anything that like, did you have like a favorite moment or something that like you keep coming back to and thinking about that was amazing about the UNICULT experience this year?
Just the retreats were the big thing. Having that connection was really good. Being able to see everyone and make what we were doing online feel real. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that was really that was really great. Um, but just having everyone every week, you know, being able to share how I'm doing, or if I'm going through a hard time, I have people I can share with online, my friends. Just just having having the community support is really the best part of the year. Having everybody is what it's about.
And along with that, of course, we like amazing growth. Just I know from the like 3 years that I've been here and the 2 years, the time that you've been here as well. Like Unicult has had a lot of growth. There's like a whole like structure that was not here when I joined. There are so many different things as far as devoted members and magicianship. Um, how do you feel, and how did you see like seeing that kind of growth? What did that feel like to be like very much in the thick and in the weeds of like the growth of the overall movement over the last year?
Yeah. Um, it's felt good. I mean, it's always really exciting to see new people join, and um, just seeing all the cool things that we can do. Seeing Unicole do interviews with people, that's a lot of fun. Listening in on podcasts and stuff. Um, but yeah, seeing the growth has been amazing.
Yeah, we're blowing up. We're blowing up. And anyone
Yeah,
watching, if you have a podcast,
yeah,
Unicult at unicult.church, and we'll be happy to talk to you about you know, talking to a cult leader or a cult member. We'll figure that out. Of course, we're coming into a lot of change. Unicult members are going to be super busy. Unicult's going to be super busy, at the start of this next year, but we're always open for media inquiries. So feel free to email us. Um, but it's just been so much amazing growth, and a lot of that is in part to a lot of the work you do, like with our graphics and the thumbnails and the social media, and that is, you know, very blessed, heart-centered work. So
thank you.
as we go into 2023, which will be in just about, I think, 3 weeks from when this interview is going to air, I'm taping this in advance, everyone. Is there something that you're most excited about in 2023?
Uniacres. Um, we're gonna be building a cult commune. I mean, that's really exciting. Um, just continuing the work. Keep on working on myself. Um, Putting some work into Unicult. Um, Keep on growing. Next year is going to be amazing. The things we're going to build, the things that we're going to create. I'm excited to be here.
Um, and I'm excited to be here with you for sure. It's a pretty wild journey. It is sometimes incredibly peaceful and can be sometimes a little chaotic. Um, but but there is definitely not a more peaceful and kind and understanding group. And so I guess to close it out, and I super appreciate you um, coming in and doing this. Everyone, you'll probably see Ghosty here in a couple of weeks. I'm back on Cam Church, and I really appreciate their work doing that. It's certainly always been an honor and a privilege to share this responsibility with them and the other magicians who help out with this. I do want to go ahead and throw just like two questions. Do you have a favorite piece of UNICULT merchandise? Because we have a lot.
Merchandise. Yeah, we do have a lot. Hmm. Hmm. I'd say, well, is it merchandise? I would say if it counts as merchandise, Unicole's book, A Spiritual Approach to Emergent Technology, I helped edit that, and it was a huge honor. Um, it's such a good book. It's so good. So I suggest everybody go out and get that, and read it and post about it and talk about it, because it has a lot of important things in there that we need to talk about going into the future. And I would like everybody to know those things and be able to talk about those things. So I highly suggest everybody check out that book.
You heard it here, everyone. Spiritual Approach to Emergent Technology by UNICULT Unicron with editing assistance from our very own Ghosty. That is definitely one of my favorite things in the store. I think if it's in the store, it counts as merchandise. We are selling it. We are selling it for money. So
that's true.
I just wanted to ask you because I think between me and you, we probably have as much UNICULT stuff as anyone in the cult. So
yeah, we both have the whole store basically.
we have a small inventory, and so I thought that would be fun. Now, one last surprise question. This interview, obviously, people are going to be able to go back and watch it on demand. Hey, everyone. Let's say someone's watching this that is just like they literally don't know what any of this is. What would you say to that person who's thinking, "Oh, should I join this? It's a cult."
I'd say yes, you should join. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of cool people. You get a lot of skills or tools that you can use to better your life, better your emotional state, feel safe, and feel good about yourself, and love other people, and just improve the world. I it's been a lot of it's been wonderful for me. I think it'll be wonderful for you. Um, if you have any questions, talk to me. Yeah, I'm on social media. My name's Ghosty. Ghosty loves you with a U, as in like the letter U, on both Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, you should just join. Talk to me.
I can think of very few people who are more qualified to give a statement about the benefits and why people should join than you. And so, Ghosty, I want to thank you so much for coming on here. Again, I couldn't imagine closing out the year of doing these interviews with anyone else. It has been a pleasure over the last 2 years to be your friend, to watch you grow, and consider you a very close and important part of my life.
Thank you. And you're important to me too, and I'm so grateful to be here with you.
So thank you so much to Ghosty. Again, you want to reach out to them on social media. It's Ghosty Loves You on Twitter and Instagram, and that's with YOU or the letter U?
The letter U.
The letter U. So I will put the socials over here. It'll be over here, right where I'm pointing. Yes. Erin, when you're editing later, put it right here. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to take that editing note out, because we run a tight ship here on Who Joined the Cult. So Ghosty, thank you so much for joining us. Uni Blast, here's to the journey that we've gone on in 2022. and to everything that we're experiencing going forward in 2023.
Thank you. Uni Blast.
Bye.